Matheus Cunha is a bit mental, isn't he? He really is. The Brazilian recently linked with Manchester United, who by the way, is an excellent player. Clearly, and I apologise for saying this, Wolves fans, too good for Wolves, just as probably Neto and Diogo Jota was/are. But Cunha's mental. He is chicken oriental, mate. He gets sent off all the ruddy time for fighting. He gets retrospective bans for pulling glasses off security men. He literally, swings at people, which is a no-no. Especially if you want to play for a Champions League club. Of course, Arsenal are heavily linked. Man United, not a Champions League club. The heck they could be. If they win the Europa League, they have a puncher's chance. I'm going to show you what all this controversy is about. And actually, I'm going to show you his stats and what a good player he is. Because it's like, do you take the gamble on this mental guy? Do you? Anyway, welcome back to Football Yannick. How you doing, mate? I hope you're doing all right. Daily uploads on this channel. And in most instances lately, multiple uploads. It's a platform for me to talk about all the big stories in football. And there's a lot at the moment. So thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And let me show you this. So this was apparently reportedly posted on his social media, his Instagram, as you can see here. A story, Cunha. He wrote, "Time to be happy. I will follow my dreams, not yours. So stay cool." What? Why are you doing this? Someone take his phone away from him. What are you even talking about? Why do you, before the season's out, when there's speculation, just be quiet, mate. Why does he not have a social media manager? Surely there's someone that he has to go. I mean, to be honest, if there's any kind of player, is this. It gets weirder and worse. So Talking Wolves, right? This is the account. Deleted Instagram story from Matheus Cunha earlier. I will follow my dreams, not yours. And to be honest, the time to be happy is, in itself, a little bit disrespectful, cryptic, peculiar. And then they posted his deleted post on their social media, this Instagram account, Talking Wolves, and he commented, "Ha ha 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 ha." Okay, why? You just it's your story, mate, that they reposted. And then he said, "Do you know what you want? For people to not like me here? Unfortunately, I'm going to the field to solve the problem of your favourite club." He's saying, look, you mugging me off? I'm gonna. Also, it's I'm gonna go and sort out your club. No, Cunha, it's your club as well, mate. Yeah, it's your club as well. You knobber. They currently pay you, bro. It's your club. Your favourite club. I'm not here looking for alternatives to be someone important. What does it mean? I know this is not a dig at the guy's English. It's his second language. But again, just figure out what you're saying. And do you know what I mean? It's cryptic. It's peculiar. It's incorrect. Alternatives to be someone important. Fans root for their own. They don't create misfortunes all the time. So I guess he's saying, back me. Don't repost the thing. But he never once says, that's a fake. I didn't post that. Why are you posting something I didn't do? It's almost like an admission of, yeah, that was me. But my agent, my PR person got at me and now I'm in trouble. So, do you know what I mean? That's what happened, but please don't repost it. Bro, once you put it out in the ether, it's Noni Madueke. Speaking of Wolves, it's Noni Madueke's Instagram story. Everything about this place is S-word. You're out there, it's part of the game, bro. Do you know what I mean? So he's a high-octane, dangerous player. Now, look, a bit of that with Brazilian players also can be very, very helpful. You think of, I know he played for Spain, but Diego Costa, Brazilian forward, really played on the edge. I don't think he got sent off for Chelsea, but he was constantly that kind of player. Now, Cunha is not even that kind of player. He's an amazing player. We're going to look at his stats in a minute. But he's not like that kind of player. He's just constantly getting into fights, constantly getting red cards, to the point where he gets like, multiple bookings, longer and longer out, and more than anything else, he's bringing your club into sort of disrepute as well. It's a bad look. He's not mistiming a challenge and getting, yellows and reds. He's literally like swinging his forearms at people. He's going for people. And he's doing this stuff off the pitch as well. Hugely problematic. I know Arsenal were massively in for him. I said I think they'd be a little bit crazy to go in for Cunha, because Arsenal have got like them since Arteta took over. They've got the most red cards anyway. Like, do you really need to be bringing this guy in? Man United, I think it'd be a good signing for Man United in terms of his quality, and they've just need players in. But when he behaves like this, like, I would be seriously concerned if he was coming to my club in terms of behaviour. Saying that, let's look at his stats. Come on down. Matheus Cunha. He is a one-to-one explorer, chance creator, a tactically versatile player. That if you can look at his heat map here, plays all over the ruddy gaff. Strong at everything, even recoveries, which is good for a forward. Just not your guy to score headers or win headers. Aerials, very, very poor, but everything else, bro, hella rounded for a forward. He does chip in, help with recoveries. He's good at passing. He's good at assisting. He's good at shooting. He's very good at dribbling. He's Brazilian. Does that shock you? It doesn't shock me. He is an incredible player. And what that particular polar chart doesn't show you, that chart there, this is the polar chart, is how clutch he is. Like in moments where your team is losing and you need a goal, he pops up with a goal. I don't know why this polar chart's not loading. 1 second. Alright, apparently the polar chart features down on the website. So let's look at his stats generally per 90. Expected goals, kind of okay, but like I said, we sort of know him for scoring the high profile goals. He's in the top 20% for non-penalty expected goals, which is pretty strong, especially considering he's playing for Wolves. Very creative though, top 8% for expected assists and 9% in open play. Very good with progression as well. These are very, very strong numbers. Look, man, no one's contesting for one moment that Matheus Cunha is not a good player. He's a great player. He is a very, very good player, and he's got swagger. He's got, he's got basically clutch. Which is massive, really. If you're a clutch player, it's really, really helpful for your team. But is it worth it, man? Is it worth it for all the stuff it comes with, like the fighting, the stuff off? He's just always going to be doing that. I think personally, a big club should dodge him because, well, a big club will sign him. But I think of my club, Chelsea won't sign him for a multitude of reasons. But if he was being linked with Chelsea, my instinct would be like, oh, good footballer, scores goals, clutch, assisting, and he's in the prime of his career. He is, how old is he? He's got to be 25? He's 25, on the money. He does turn 26 next month, but that is in his prime. But yeah, to be honest, man, is it worth the mentalness? I'm not sure it is. Man United being linked with him, talk of £62.5 million for this guy. I mean, in terms of quality of player, I'm not surprised at all. He's being quoted for that much, but I think it's a big red flag for a couple of reasons. Let me know what you think. A comment down below. A big story in football media, so I cover it. I react to as many as I can. So if you're interested in that, why not like? Why not subscribe? And if you choose to subscribe, hit the bell. We've got loads of new subscribers recently, so I'm very thankful for that. Yeah, man. Take care. Peace.